Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have 9 books to show you guys and I hope you guys enjoy this book haul because we're just gonna get started with book number 1, The Selection by Kiera Cass. I finally got the first book because I only had the second book, which was The Elite that Allison gave me, and now I finally have the first one and I got this at half price for just like $8.99, which is a really good deal. And so I snatched it out of the shelf before anyone else could because I needed to get started on the series, as some of you guys already know, because it's some of your favorites and I just need to read this book. And plus the cover is really gorgeous. It's blue and I like the shade of blue and it's really pretty, so I'm really excited to get started on this. Next book that I got is Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo, and this is the exclusive collector's edition. Do you see? It is gold, and this is the third final book of the Grisha series, and I absolutely loved Shadow and Bone and Siege and Storm, although some parts were really confusing because of the vocabulary and I couldn't really pronounce some of the words there. I still understood the concept, which is really good. I'm really excited to continue reading Alina and Mal's story against the Darkling, which is really, it's a really interesting concept to read about, and so I'm just really excited to read this too. Next book that I got is Where She Went by Gayle Forman. This is the second book to If I Stay. Now, I'm in no rush to reading this book soon because I don't know, I didn't really enjoy If I Stay that much, as I mentioned in the last video. I don't know, some people said that it's not the best sequel, and so I don't know, I have other books to read and I just don't want to start reading this because I feel like it's going to be a waste if I don't like the book. And if there could be like another book that I could read that I would like much better than instead of reading this. So as I said, I'm in no rush to reading this at all. It's just going to be on my shelf next to If I Stay, just waiting to see if I read this next. And this book is one of the best buys that I got this month because you guys have said it all the time that, Ella, you need to get the book like right now because it's so good. And that is dun, 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 The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I finally got it. It was at half price also, and I found it on the very bottom shelf of the B section because of Bracken. And man, I squealed. I kind of made like a little chipmunk squeal when I saw it, and I grabbed it. And people like were right beside me, and they kind of looked at me weirdly. I was like, who is this girl squealing about a book? But no, really, I was just really excited to get this because I had Never Fade, which is the second book, and so I couldn't really read Never Fade, not reading the first book. So yeah, just really excited to read this. Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. Another favorites of yours, I would guess, because a lot of people said it's their favorite series. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I don't know what it's about also, but I know the main girl is Arya. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, Arya or Araya. I would say Arya. I'm sorry if I keep on saying I don't know anything about this book. That's because I really don't know anything about it, and I just basically picked it up because you guys have been raving about it, so I just wanted to read it and see what the hype is all about. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna read this soon, hopefully after I read other books that are on my to read shelf because I have a lot. The next book that I got is The Forever Song by Julie Kagawa. Now, I read The Immortal Rules, which is the first book, and then I believe the second book is the Eternity Cure, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the second book is the Eternity Cure, and then it's a Forever Song. You see, the thing is, I don't have the second book, which is Eternity Cure, I think, and I found this at half price for like $8.99, and I kind of grabbed it. Because sometimes when I find a book where it's a sequel or the third book in the series or the fourth book even, I grab it without reading the first book. It's probably because I've heard on BookTube that it's a really good series, so I grab like any book in the series which isn't necessarily the first book, and I think that's a bad habit of mine, which I need to stop doing, because it's just gonna sit on my bookshelf for how many months until I get the first book and get started on the series, you know. But yeah, this is one of the instances where I got the third book instead of the second one. But that is because the second one wasn't there and the third book was, so I just kind of grabbed it. It was for a good price too, so that's a plus. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. Again, I think this is like a remake of, what's it called? Not Alice in Wonderland. Oh crap. The Ruby Shoes. Dorothy. Brick Road. Yellow Road. Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz. It's like a remake, but it's like opposite of what happened in the story, or in the movie, or in the play. So like the good witches are bad witches now in this book. So I mean, it flip-flopped. Yeah, that's all I know about this book. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about any of the books that I got, except people have been raving about it, so I got it. So yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about this though, that some people didn't like it and some did, but I just wanted to give it a try and see what the book is all about. But I'm glad I got this for a really good price also. These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I think it's a sci-fi, and I had a really bad experience with sci-fi books because of Across the Universe. I got the Across the Universe, A Million Suns, and Shades of Earth all at the same time at half price, because it was already, the 3 books were already there, so I couldn't pass it out, so I got all 3 of them. And I heard really good things about it, and Across the Universe was not, I didn't think it was that good of a book. That left my hopes down because of sci-fi books, because now I'm scared to read another sci-fi book that I might not like. But a lot of people have been raving about this. They said it was one of their favorite sci-fi books ever, so I guess I wanted to give it a try. And the most anticipated release in September that I got is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. Oh, that rhymed. Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. Oh, nice. And this is a sequel to The Fifth Wave that was published last year, and now the second book is finally here. The ending to The Fifth Wave was, too much. I need to know what happens, so I'm gonna read this soon, but most likely I'm gonna have to reread The Fifth Wave because there are some parts that I don't remember, so I mean, I might have to reread it again and then get started on The Infinite Sea. What? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this, guys? A free poster of The Infinite Sea. So while I was paying at half price, the lady turned around and she got this stack of posters, and I was like, whoa, is that part of like when purchasing The Infinite Sea? And she's like, yeah, it's totally free. And I was like, no way. And she's like, yes way. And I got so excited, and I just wanted to show you guys, it's a free poster, so if you buy The Infinite Sea at half price books near you, you can get a free poster of The Infinite Sea. And wait for it, boom, The Fifth Wave on the back. Isn't that awesome? So yes, that is all for my September book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please comment down below if you have any comments about any of the books that I showed you guys that I got for this month. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and stay awesome. So yeah, bye guys.